Hey Collective, welcome back to the Oracle's Desk. I am your Oracle, and this is my messy desk. We are here in service of our good guru and best friend, Lord Ganesh. If that kind of tarot station sounds interesting to you, well then you have found yourself at the right place. I have had an interesting run-in with another musician at a showcase I was at this last week in Houston, Texas. And that gentleman was wearing elephants. And then after I ran into him, the cutest baby elephants have been showing up all over the place. Newborn baby elephants who don't realize that they weigh a ton when they're born and like to push their caregivers around. Baby elephants that need sleep, little naps, and baby elephants taking their first steps. So if you see baby elephants, this tarot reading may be for you. Now, this gentleman I hope to work with, I'm sending him a link to this. Wonderful, wonderful. I mean, an amazing musician, like magical. Anyway, he was wearing a lot of elephant and camel stuff, and what he doesn't know, his name is Will. Hi, Will. Hello to your beautiful girlfriend, who's a ballerina. Beautiful. What Will doesn't know is that he was wearing camels as well, and a camel is a sign of the high priestess. So when you were wearing a camel and an elephant, I thought that was very funny because I am a high priestess and I get messages from Lord Ganesh. So we were meant to meet, and I hope we get to work together one day very soon. I have a project that I would love to invite you on, so please hit me back up. I will, you have my info, but this is your reading from Lord Ganesh. He has a message for you. He's been with you for a very long time, I would say since you were a baby. Why you have an affinity to Asian dress or mysticism, it could come from that. You could have that reincarnation tie. So this reading is for my very favorite wizard friend, Will, and favorite new musician. You have to have his album. He's incredible. Upon reflection, Lord Ganesh is going to say that you are going to realize that you have had a concentration. How do you define concentration? You've had what's concentration? Hold on, let me go look that up real quick. The close gathering of people or things, or putting all your mental focus in one place. So you've had a close gathering. Oh, 333, when I said that, there's been a gathering of these things around you. And as you reflect on that, you're having these revelations. I don't know if this is really happening for you, but if it is, I mean, this is so cool. Okay, I'm going to settle down. This is very cool. You also may resonate with Shangri-La. No, you have very warm spirit like that. The number 9, 4, and 15 could be of significance. Hold on, let me... Okay, I'm being drawn to the Tibetan oracle. Now this 444, this is a ruthless oracle, okay? There's something in here for you. There's also something about the scrolls that were found in here for you. There was a bunch of scrolls found in Tibet. Hold on. There's supposed to be, what's the word I'm looking for? There's supposed to be translating them. There's a lot of them, a lot of knowledge, a lot of secrets. Anyway, drawn to the Tibetan oracle. You've always had baby elephants around. You didn't notice it. Maybe they were other baby elephants too. Like maybe when you were a baby, you liked that elephant called the bar. There was this cute children's show on PBS, I think, or maybe it was on HBO. I don't know. 555 on the clock, though. So there was just elephants. Maybe you really liked Dumbo. Maybe you had a Dumbo toy. Maybe you had Dumbo room. What do we need to know? 1, 2, 3. It's like this. YVA. No, it's YVA, Jasmine. YVA. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. Like painfully dyslexic, excuse me. This course of action is just like altering rain and sunshine. Everybody feels worn out by the cold and the heat. This matter is similar and will give rise to considerable discomfort. Through a wavering between two courses of action will take a long time for any success to occur. So this is not going to be a quick recollection. Okay. So if you don't remember right away, don't worry. But I'm also being drawn to do this very weird thing in front of you, and I don't know why I am. But all these Tibetan symbols have different resonances. You can tell what the resonance is on the bottom. They give descriptions of their healing frequencies and chants and spells, sigils, and things like that. So I don't know, but you're supposed to hear this. You may also have an affinity to bells and chimes and rings, wind chimes, things like that. There's a lot of energy of bells that are waking up right now. And people are starting to, I speak to the things at the edges of the bells. I acknowledge them and I speak to them and the things at the edges of the rings. So that may be something that you might want to just do just to start to open up that energy and see if you can't start to get some kind of download, only if you want to. I mean, you obviously don't have to. But this is very interesting. Let's see here. I don't know where to go next with this. This is so strange. I don't know. It feels very old. And plus, like, I'm from Iowa. You know what I mean? I've always been drawn to Tibet and Tibetan culture and Everest, but more specifically K9 and Shangri-La, always, since I was a wee bear. So I'm going to tell you, you know, there are better readers of this energy than I, but this is the Oracle's desk. We get a little bit of everything. It's 909 on the ticker. Yeah, there's something here with the religion. They have something called moon mansions. Oh my God. Babe, what are you? Babe, what are you? Look at. What are you? You're some kind of charmer. You're some kind of charmer. You're some kind of like old magi. There's something. Where's my magic deck? There's something here. This is cool. This is so cool. You might also resonate with the trees of Lebanon. The trees of Lebanon, it is foretold that back in the day, they were the grand, gigantic trees. We see some people believe some rock remnants are trees. I don't know if you know that or not. But the trees of Lebanon, it's well known there that they had giant magic trees, like the size of mountains. And they're still really preserved that. That's something else that I've been getting lately too. 32, 36, 16, 37, 28, 30, 31, 7, 9, 5. Yeah, you're some kind of old magician, some kind of old magi. You had a very successful, you planted these seeds for you to bloom in this era. Yeah, when the sun came, you're some kind of charmer. This is not new news to you, or maybe it is. I don't know if you're for sure about your heritage too. Like, take this with a grain of salt though. Like, I'm a random, but this is interesting. Something wonderful this week. I'm sorry. Okay, let's look. Tell me about this magic. I already know it's order magic because you're coming up through it through your play. You're coming up through it in places that you play, and you have an affinity to wizards, but there's a kind of wizard from this era, and I want to say it's a magi, but it could also be a djinn. And I know people freak out when they hear djinn, but like, it's something like that. Like, you have Middle Eastern magic, but you also have European magic. And Manly P. Hall used to lecture all the time. That's what America was about, blending these two magics together to do something. Yeah, the skill. Yeah, intellectual skill. Princess of Swords, how strange. Yeah, these two come together. Yeah, is that why I was seeing the Two of Wands? These two come together. Yeah, it's magic, yo. There was some kind of veil over you. It's been defeated because the motherfucking oracle's here. The hangman is over. This is dispelling some kind of veil you've had over you. Why was there a veil? Why was there a veil? There's something about monoliths, and there's something about humbling yourself. There's something about, like, you're not you personally. Like, there's something about past life, something, I don't know. Let's see. This is kind of a tower. Whatever this veil was, it's really, it's opened up. Why is the Princess of Swords here, though? That's the thing that's throwing me off. There was a vow. Boy, you saw those cards come out. You saw those cards come out. That was not me. You saw them, right? 14:04 on the clock. You saw these cards. This is the Oracle's brazier. We also charcoal and we burn incense, myrrh, all kinds of stuff on these. Musician. This is giving Orpheus. You may have been like a past life Orphic. Holy shit, I can't believe music came out. It was crazy. That was crazy, Will. Dude, we have to work together, yo. This is meant to be, man. This is so cool. Okay, wait. Okay, calm down. Holy cow. Look at this. Your love life, high priest, finances, king, and you're hiding on the run. There was a revolution. This was a way that you could escape this extreme event. Man, this would make a great movie. This would be the coolest movie ever. Dude, you are a something. I'm trying to tell you, you are a freaking something. You are a something. And the high priest thing with your music, your voice, abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah, you probably put the veil on yourself, maybe. Dude, look at all this magic out here, yo. Like, I can't make it up. Okay, so what do we need to know? You did this to hide your love, your magic. You love your magic. You love yourself. You love your magic. Like the Princess of Swords, like you want to preserve. Like you're something, bro. This is so cool. You hit it to escape. And then the French and American Revolution were out here too. Yeah, here it is. And like all these like ancient civilizations like are popping up. You were something, dude. I'm trying to tell you, like I knew you were different. I knew you were different. Okay, so what do we do with this information? I don't know. Because Lord Ganesh did say it's going to take you a while to remember. But look, the musician, the oracle, this is the oracle's home. She's sitting in the middle of her on her tripod seat right here. And she's pouring stuff on and she's divining from the smoke, just like I'm doing right here. Wow. I love it when a plan comes together. This is definitely order magic for sure. This is amazing. Let's get some star cards because the moon and stars are the only ones so far to debate God's law. And they're usually right. So let's see what we get. It was a pleasure performing with you. And I have a musical idea. Well, really, it's a movie, but I want to have music in it. And I think you would be perfect for it. And I think we'd work really well together. I think you're super imaginative and fun. And I really like your girlfriend. So, yeah, I would love to work with you. Hit me back after you read this. And let's when I'm back down in Houston, well, I'll take you guys to lunch and we'll sit down and talk about my project idea, or we'll just hang out or whatever. Because I would love to work with you. North Node, dude. North Node is the place that you're supposed to be heading if you want to evolve on your path as in your energetic path as a human. And usually in astrology, astronomy, I'm still new at this. It's scribe. There is a there's a way that you can have you can, if you have your star chart read, it will help you see what it is in your past that you need to let go of to move into your future, from your south node, from the things that you want to stop, to your north node, to your destiny, to your karmic path, to your dharma. And it's all about spiritual growth and fulfillment. And it is a little scary because it's unknown, but this magic is showing up in your play. And I have a belief that play is the ultimate meditative state to be in. And when you're in your play state, these things are bubbling up. And that's why children are good at it, because they're always in a play state. So the more you can get into this energy, the more this, I think, will help you remember. But Lord Ganesh is trying to get you to remember, Ancient One, because the veil's lifted, baby. You got that glow, kid. You got the juice, yo. This is amazing. Look at all this magic around you. Wait, there was one more, wasn't there? I can't even find him. Yeah, you were something. You were something. There's something here. Old religious sect, a magical order. I don't know. If you want to get into the energy, start playing again in this. Keep looking for elephants. You're going to have a big awakening. Because I believe we're meant to meet. I believe we were meant to meet each other, which is really crazy because I don't usually feel that way about people. They often feel that way about me, but I don't always feel that way about them. And Lord Ganesh is here, and I'm trying to think of You're a king of wands. Do you want to upgrade? 2020 on the clock. You ready for an upgrade, Will? So I'm not playing in 2026, and I know you're not either. I think we could work together. I would like to. Hit me back. I hope this helped, man. I really enjoyed sharing the stage with you. Incredible musician either way. And it was a pleasure to read for you. And thank you for sharing your energy with me.